Hadi, bonjour, hello. I am recognizing those that first lived here, the Carrier Nation. I would like to thank everyone for participating in this election. The people of Nechako Lakes have inspired me. We all need to be thankful and feel blessed for what we have been given in BC, this country we call Canada. Some of you came to me with problems and concerns. There are poor people that are my friends, folks on disability assistance, and seniors who need more care. Economic and social policy that does not care for the most needy cannot be esteemed. There are jobs lost amidst an overall good economic time in our region. There is not enough fair share of the profits coming back to us in the Northwest region. So the Resource Benefit Alliance has been working since 2013 for us to receive a fair share of our hard work. The Liberals have not heard the voice of the Northwest in this regard, from Vanderhoof to Haida. BC is used to having new parties form because some parties do not adapt to meet the needs of the people. And this can happen in the future as well. I thank you for this time. I've been involved to care because this is what I am meant to do. Help us to solve some problems and concerns and reach a higher state of well-being in our country. Some leaders want to keep the status quo and cause you to fear for your jobs and the economy. But with these vulnerable situations, there is only so much a government can do. The lumber tariffs are an example. In our region, the closing of 2 mines is yet another example. When a major sawmill shuts down with 10 years of woodlot left, who can truthfully explain that in a practical and understandable way? Who is responsible and accountable for this? I challenge those that try to tell you they are a strong voice for your jobs and economy, because I asked, what are the specific facts to show us? Where is the evidence to prove this? No answer. When I challenged this publicly, they hid from justifying their ads to you. That's not leadership. If someone speaks accurately about the truth, there is nothing to hide from the public. Some of us MLA candidates had some time to keep the Liberal candidate more truthful in this campaign, and I applaud them. I have helped to advocate the truth because many of you do not see how you have been deceived. I am a friend of God and of people in this region. There is no deceit in me towards God and my friends and acquaintances. I am definitely not perfect, but I am trying to do my best. I was born and raised here along the Nechako. I am loyal to the people of this area. I try to justify all my decisions, and there is a freedom in that. Whoever is a public representative ought to do the same. If an MLA cannot justify their statements publicly when there is such a challenge, then we're going to be headed towards some difficult times of continued conflict in beautiful BC. I'm sorry to see my friends and their friends and all of us have this kind of disharmony. We deserve more. We deserve better, and I'm looking forward to the hope of British Columbians and Canadians. Nevertheless, there are better times ahead only if you are open to it and want to choose it. I have told supporters in recent days that I believe I am not going to win this time, so they may want to reconsider how they vote and even not vote for me. The choice is yours, though. Some folks are still going to vote for me as the independent representative. Given the time frame and what I had to offer you, I believe I was the best candidate for this election. I asked people throughout the region if the best candidate was an independent representative, would they choose this person as their MLA? I'm not sure if people are free to consider the truth for answering this question. I have made my platform the most justified for representing you, and I am quite capable to be your MLA. Sometimes, because of a lack of freedom, the best ideas do not get the larger following. I will continue to be led by the best ideas for the good of all people, because that is where true freedom reigns. It is a virtuous freedom. I shall continue to be excited about this, and I ask you to as well. I have the privilege that some other candidates don't have, free to choose what is most excellent for our greater well-being. We all deserve a healthier life together. In this election, I have offered you the most public accountability, your diverse voice most accurately and directly represented, links to what is going on in the region more than any other will be informed and be able to consider others in the region. The 300 was an idea that would do this. Another thing is the most new ideas to the legislature than most candidates across the province. The greatest well-being, working together to resolve economic and social concerns. My loyalty as one of your own. These ideas shall not pass away so easily, because they are good, and there is hope. I did not enter the election race because I only wanted the position as MLA. I entered the race because the best ideas have led me. I have over 40 concerns about the Liberal candidates' work on behalf of the province with the Chilcotin Nation. After many years of imposition, court time, and money agreements, we need practical and realistic reconciliation. This applies to the other agreements made in BC the past few years. I would be interested in discussing and explaining this publicly along with the Liberal candidate. I am free to be led by the best ideas, and I will remain accountable. For relations between the province and First Nations people, I have a higher negotiation process standard to offer than the simple getting to yes slogan and advertisement that the Liberals have brought forth. We need greater well-being that is transparent and is an example to people across Canada. We need to realize that this is one of our most unresolved issues in Canada, and the current mistakes being made by the BC Liberals are going to cause further social and environmental problems. Ask any MLA what ought to be the limits and possibilities of freedom. I don't believe the BC Liberals can justify their answer between theory and practice. Yet this question applies to industry, social relations, rights, and self-determination. Does the MLA of Nechako Lakes of 12 years know what is the difference between oligarchy, timarchy, and democracy? Which of these do we practice? I would argue all three. Oligarchy is where money is too honored and virtue is not honored enough. Timarchy is about too much admiration, and when there are divisions amongst the people, but the money is still acquired too much. Unfortunately, in timarchy, rulers won't be open for testing, such as a debate challenge. This is where education is at the forefront of teaching us to think critically and freely. The best ideas take time to spread. Today in BC, those in power do not justify their decisions enough by listening to all of the ideas of the people. I have proposed to listen to the diverse ideas and solve some of the issues together. The book I've been working on, The Standard 18, is to help raise the standards in BC and measure our success. I look forward to getting that completed and published in the upcoming days. I shall continue to work for British Columbians. I don't have to be a member of their legislative assembly to be a voice for the people. I am a voice against deceit and manipulation and oppression. I will remain a voice for the things God has called me to stand for. Please, choose the best ideas for your life in every step, in every way, wherever possible, because that is where true freedom shall reign. And if you can, help your friends and others today. Masicho, merci, and thank you.